to a certain age, one way or the other, whether it's strength, wisdom, or mostly your income, especially now, you are expected to kind of keep progressing with your income to a certain point, especially if you're in a relationship. Let me that's a good yawn. You hear that? I'm in the city, son. I'm in the city. I'm like one of those writers. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm not one of those writers. I'm creating content. I'm in the grit. Like one of these days, I'm gonna be living in a high-rise apartment, and I'm about to keep coming back here to write stuff like that. But I'll wear like a disguise. Like I wear like a fake mustache and a page boy hat. You know what I'm saying? Like one of those yeah. And I'll wear like a sweater vest and knickerbockers. I'll sneak in the building, do my writing. But anyway, I'm a little quick tangent. But anywho, guys like this, I feel like, and also too, like honestly, also when I see certain guys, especially guys who are like not the most handsome, you know what I'm saying, or you can tell that they're like not really cool necessarily, because some guys just have a good look. Like I don't know, and also like you see this most like niggas that come online wearing a do-rag, niggas that don't be having their hair cut when they come online, niggas that just I don't know, like again ain't nothing wrong with him, but he don't come across like a cool nigga, you know what I mean? So his perspective is basically, hey, let's this is what you guys get, this is guys are following. Like, that's one dude. He does not represent the entire black male YouTube space. He really doesn't. He's a nigga he's one nigga on the podcast. All right, but that works around the concept of how black people feel like one bad situation with a black man represents all of black men, and that goes for all black men. And this is what I mean. Or if anything is associated with black men, if one black guy if he just messes up, or if he's just not perfect, sons, then he's a fraud. You shouldn't follow him, and he's a bad person. And I'm like, nah, I'm not. I don't necessarily feel like I don't watch his content and nothing like that, right? But AC made a good point about transparency. If he was transparent about what his lifestyle was when he speaks on these subjects. And again, you know what? Actually, I'm lying. Credibility matters a lot. It just seems as though it doesn't. People who can do what they do for a long time, the credibility is going to be everything. One of the reasons why I was confident in closing my agency, going back to my old job, and just working on this, because I was like, yo, I can do this across multiple channels. And I'm not only into relationships. I'm into anime. I'm into comics. I don't remember the basis, because you don't have to read comics anymore. I can watch a video about what happened in this issue. It's the same thing as me reading comic book, just about. So like, but I'm into all that, so I could talk about all of that. So we're gonna be doing some anime talks in a little bit. Like we're gonna be like reviewing movies and shit like that. We're gonna do the food content, get a little food porn. Yo, my kitchen is I dirtied it up now because I don't have everything organized yet. But yo, my kitchen like mad nice. So I think I'm gonna start giving y'all some cooking videos. Because we finna do a whole lifestyle channel. Anyway, sorry. But transparency is important. Meaning that it's really important to make your story clear and be honest about your journey. When you speak on certain things, all right, and it doesn't take much time. You can just say, hey, listen, myself, I'm and again, I don't expect him to say that his relationship is bad or anything's wrong with it, nothing like that. But basically, he could have just been like to say, listen, me myself, I'm in a mixed family and whatnot. We're happy and we're okay, but we still have our challenges. But I wouldn't recommend it for a young man, or like even with my past situation. Like, as far as dating the baby mama, that was the best. That was like the best case scenario. Oh my God! Like, it was. I mean, like, yeah. For the most part, she was crazy, but she was still like an amazing person. You know what I mean? And but that's not common. Most guys don't have that kind of experience. Like like her sons. For the most part, I can say they're two good boys. I feel feel so like they're good people for the most part, you know, and I thought they'll become good men when they get older. All right, but anywho, but that's not common. So I'm sorry, no, I'm kind of going to the story backwards. So people found out that this guy has you know, he has a blended family, you know what I mean, and he's been with this older white woman for a long time, you know what I'm saying, and I think they have a daughter. No, I'm gonna say daughter. That's not the daughter. Oh no, I'm like, I don't know whose daughter that is, but anyway, all right, my bad, guys. I'm let the video play, and then I'm you know, let it go.
Fellas, this is why I tell y'all got to be careful about where y'all get y'all relationship / life advice from these guys on this fucking internet, on these podcasts and shit. Because yesterday I made a video about that Fugazee Cooly dude or whatever, talking about being a top tier man. I always kind of knew dude was a little buddy, but yeah. So here's the clip, and then I'll show you why.
Don't qualify for the top tier men, and that is the truth.
Can you believe you're a top tier man? By what standard?
I'm 6'4". Only about what? 8% of the entire world is 6'4". I make well over 100K a year, and I'm black at that. If you add that on.
All right. And that clip right there, that conversation. All right, let me tell you something. All right, man. Listen, you know what? I'm gonna give y'all. Listen, I'm sorry, man. I don't want to make y'all uncomfortable or nothing like that, but I'm going to come at this from a perspective of having handsome man's privilege. Now, you know, despite whatever you think of that man's looks and whatnot, right? If y'all was in a social setting and so the group of women seen him and he's 6'4", in good shape, he dressed good, he got the beard and shit like that, they will be on him, bro. Like, come on, bro. If that thing came around you and your girl, unless you're a real attractive, you're not an attractive guy. Yeah, that nigga, you feel a little, because like, yo, you would feel a shift in the energy, right? And the clip y'all were listening to, what tastes good? Okay, babe. No. No what? Okay, babe. Okay, babe. That's what I'm saying. Nah, so I was saying, no, so anyway, so I've been pausing a lot. So another issue with what they're saying. What was that sound? So there's not distraction. Anyway, another issue with what they're saying in that video that was playing where she's saying you're a top tier man, how, you know, and he's using all the metrics that the women on social media, or at least, and let's keep it 100, the height, the income, you know what I'm saying, and the fashion and being in shape, all that stuff matters. We're not going to sit here and have a conversation like it doesn't matter. But that kind of conversation is based off of no matter what, nigga, you ain't nothing. No matter what, no matter what a black person accomplishes, there's always a black person somewhere who's going to say, you ain't nobody. You ain't nobody. I've experienced it myself. I didn't realize I was experiencing it because it's a really weird thing to have that kind of interaction with someone. But I've experienced it myself where it's like, yo, I'm like, this is kind of weird. I don't understand why this has to happen right now. This is, you know, like, you know what I mean? What's going on here, buddy? You know? Like, for example, you could be having a conversation, right, where you're basically teaching or you're giving information on something, or you're giving a mature and unique perspective on something, you know, and without any proof, the person won't have any proof or a good point or anything to substantiate their claim. The person will be telling you, yes, you're wrong, and that doesn't make any sense, so that's stupid, or why we gotta listen to you, like type shit. You understand? like stuff like that, where people fight you and resist you for no reason. You know what I mean? Or just straight up sabotage, right? So that clip right there, don't get me wrong, he was lacking in one point. And the point that he should have been leading with is that I'm a man of character. And this is why having religion is important. You know what I'm saying? Being able to say that you're a man of faith and whatnot, and you really can say that I don't do everything or everything I'm about, everything that makes me good is not something that's external. It's not only external. You know what I'm saying? The internal qualities that matter for men is mostly like your sense of honor. You know what I'm saying? Your resolve, your will. You know what I mean? Like your willpower, your mental toughness, your ability. You know what I'm saying? To control your emotions, or not be emotional, not be bothered by things. You know what I'm saying? That's why like it always bothers me so much. That's one reason why I want to do the health channel. I'm like, man, for one, it's going to keep me and wanting to do things in lifestyle will keep me high vibrational. Hold on a second. Sir, you cannot slide a metal chair over the floor over and over and over again, sir. Okay? All right? I'm sorry. If you want to join the show, you can join the show. You want to join the show? You can bring a chair and join the show. I hope they down there fixing that boiler, fam. Like, I got the daggone say hello. I said hello.
Hey.
I said hello. I said good morning. Let go. Let go, please. All right. Yeah, get adjusted. I'm gonna pause it, guys, because he's not ready. All right, he getting his stuff. You got your stuff. All right, come on, you coming? All right. Okay, very good. Are we here? All right, they can see you now. All right, you didn't say good morning. You just made some sounds. You want to say good morning? Say good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay. Sit down, babe. Sit down. You can't move on the show. Sit down. Sit. Please sit. Please sit. Please. All right. So I'm also trying to work on his channel. That's why I keep pulling him into the video, so we can start getting comfortable on camera. All right. I guess you're not gonna be on the show today. You're not gonna be on the show today. All right. Whatever. All right. Whatever. You know. Whatever. It's all good. Gotta sit. So I can finish the show. I'm cooking somebody right now, babe. You gotta sit down. Gotta sit, please. Please sit. Try to cook, okay? All right. No, finish something now. Okay. So anyway, family time. So all right, let me get back to old boy. So I'm sorry, no. So what I was saying was, you cannot look at that guy and say no. You were corny, and that's another thing too. Corny, cornball, stuff like that. That's something that we only do to men. Where a man can have everything that women want and that other guys wish they could have, but again, because cornball and corny is based off the idea of black men being perfect. Because the idea is that black men are not good people. Black men, are not valuable. Black men are not honorable. Black men are this, black. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of what that's based off of, right? And that's why people think it's okay to think this way, right? But with black men in particular, don't get me wrong. Other men, it's more so if you do things that are socially not okay, then everything else you have can be. I don't want to say like it doesn't matter anymore, but it doesn't matter as much. Like if you actually do a really bad thing. Whereas for black men, people feel as though because he's in a blended family and everything, they feel basically you're not living what you preach. You know what I'm saying, or you're not practicing what you preach. But that doesn't make him less valuable. It doesn't make him less attractive to women. Because again, he has everything. I saw a dating profile recently. I keep saying I'm a You know what? I have to share it to here. I have to upload those pictures up here on my and get them on his computer so I can show them to y'all. But I saw a girl really say, "Can you please be at least 5'11"? And I'm like, damn, how tall is she? Yo, girls who are 5'1" and 5'2" really be demanding a man be extremely tall. And not only that, we know we start to also realize too is that women say 6 feet tall because they think that that's what tall is. They actually don't know what 6 feet looks like unless there's an actual guy that's 6 foot, like standing somewhere around. Because like, if a guy told you, "Hey, I'm 6 feet," he's like 5'10", and if she's like 5 feet tall, she wouldn't really know whether or not you're 6 feet or not. Well, it wouldn't really matter whether or not you're 6 feet. She's 5'2". So this girl was 5'1". All right, but anyway. Also, the money aspect, you know what I mean? So he's talking about hitting all those markers. I make over 100K, all this stuff. And you want to hear Shorty say, "Well, that's not a high value man to me." And the fact that the guy who's commenting, that's one of the reasons why, like, bro, you can't speak for black men. Because you listen to her say that, and then comment on that. Bro, that's not right. Because he looked like he in a nice car. He got his dreads done, you know what I'm saying, real nice and whatnot. I'm sure those are some nice glasses. Those probably some prescription shades he got on and whatnot. So he don't seem like them. I say cool. He don't have like the look. Like women wouldn't see him and say that he looks, you know what I'm saying, he looks really cool. But like he well groomed, the dude who's commenting, well groomed and whatnot. So it looked like he done put effort. He had a headband on. I don't care for. I think that's what's throwing me off is the headband. It's like, ow. Hold on, let's look at it again. Yeah, man. I think it's really the headband. The headband is throwing everything off. You know, he don't got a beard. That's another thing too. Negroes who don't got beards always got something like negative to say. Cause I ain't gonna lie, like damn, yo, having a good beard is really like is very valuable for a man. You know what I mean? It takes your looks to a whole different level. You understand? Or being able to grow a healthy beard that connect and move. A healthy beard that connect and whatnot. You understand? But anyway, that brother right there would not accept anyone telling him that his car, him having a nice car, don't matter, or telling him that the fact that he's working on himself don't matter. I'm sure that the brother make decent money and whatnot. You know what I mean? He has a disposition like he does, and like you wouldn't take kindly to someone telling you that you're broke or telling you that it don't matter. You know what I mean? And so that was my whole issue with that was like, all right, like trying to make it seem as though what this guy's accomplished or what he has going on doesn't matter because you don't like him. You know what I mean? That was also, and that's something that really goes on and that's most prevalent in the black community because we saw it happen with the whole Drake and Kendrick thing. You know what I'm saying? Where that beef became mostly about who you like more. All right, and I'm saying and who you believed in more, and it became about rooting for the underdog, right? Babe, I got lights over here. What? No, you can't be playing on the okay? And it became about, for one, waiting for a reason or waiting for an argument to say the guys you want to win. Well, I'm sorry. It was really about people not recognizing that you have a bias and you came into this with a bias. Okay? That's the same as like, yo, if you in your mind feel as though this person could never beat this person, and then it starts actually happening and whatnot, but it's a matter of opinion. It can be hard. No, we're not even that now. I'll put it like this. Imagine someone you know in your life who you really feel in your mind is kind of a loser. Maybe they haven't necessarily done anything to make you feel like that, but they feel as though that you may feel as though this person is not the smartest person. Or no, not even that. It may be someone that you think you're better than. Love when you get to sit down in your bottom while I do this, okay? All right. Thank you. But let's say it's someone that you buy into the idea of, yeah, I'm better than this person, or whatever it is. Which is why it's not good to have that mindset. If you see that person out of nowhere start making a lot of money or doing really well, you probably naturally gonna be a little bit annoyed at that. Keep it in the stat. Loved one, you guys sit on your bottom. Babe, you gotta sit down. Okay? All right. Anyway, So you want to naturally be kind of like upset about that, you know what I mean? Because of how you think about that person, your perspective on someone is really important.